What's up, guys? How are you?
Doing good.
How's everything?
It's good.
Good.
We're excited. We're excited to be here.
Fuck yeah, I love the lighting of the room. That's cool. It's like ambiance. Is this like where you guys record?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in the studio.
In the studio right now?
Cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen on socials that Kamara is there with you guys or was there with you guys.
Yeah, he's in town. He flew out.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, he's like with Witch House and stuff too. So you guys all live pretty close to each other then.
Yeah.
Dang, that's tight.
Meeting and like making music all week. It's been fucking so cool.
Yo, that is so cool. So how does it like feel? I mean, from the jump, let's start from the beginning. First off, what is a Grim Salvo? What is that name? I don't know what's going on there. Help me understand.
Honestly, it's a lot like what you were just doing on Warzone. You know what I mean? Because like a salvo is basically a launching of munitions. You know what I mean? It's like
an attack.
It's an attack.
Yeah.
And we're doing it in a grim way. In that we have to do it. We might not always take the most joy in the salvo, but it's like it's got to be done. It's a grim thing.
And it's like a metaphor, I guess, for the music. But the funny thing is that we just totally came up with it because we thought it sounded cool, and then kind of attached a meaning after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh, we totally meant to do that.
So you came up with Salvo first, and you're like, okay, we have to do Grim now.
Literally, we just had like a list of words, and we were like trying different combinations and shit, just trying to get a cool duo name. And then I was like, yeah, bro, what about Grim Salvo?
No, Patty totally came up with it. And then I remember being like, it just rings, it just, flies off the tongue so easily.
It sounds nice. Yeah, it is a sick ass name, chat. Also, chat, that boy Swore, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. No, it's definitely memorable. And when you look it up, you guys instantly show up. There's no kind of like Grim Salvo chapter 2 like in a book or some bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just you guys. That's fucking awesome. So congratulations on that shit.
That part was definitely intentional.
Sorry.
That was intentional.
That was intentional. We didn't want to.
Boys are smart then. All right, cool. All the questions, I promise we're gonna have 15 minutes at the end, and we will ask them as many questions as possible.
Let's do it.
Tell me about the name of 33 Morrow, right? Because that's also another thing you guys do, or is that one thing you guys do, or what's going on there?
Yeah, so that's like our production arm,
I
would say, and that is with our dude Jeremy, aka Tiny Sip, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Producer extraordinaire. He's also involved with a lot of the Grim Salvo stuff, but that's basically our way of making beats for other people and collaborating with other artists and kind of like removing that, keeping it a little bit separate from the Grim Salvo thing. You know what I mean? So it's not that prod Grim Salvo, because it is like a different mindset and an entity in our minds. And there's 3 of us, and we like, I don't know, it was probably like 2018. We all kind of got collectively obsessed with the number 33, and we were seeing like 333 on the clock all the time. You know what I mean?
Like that Jim Carrey movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We're writing it on the walls.
But you guys aren't. Yeah, you guys aren't going like insane. So that's
there was a period there.
there was a time.
I think it's like you'll always see shit if you have those associations, and then like you're just gonna see that because you recognize it, but. For some reason, it's 33 for us. But
yeah, I mean that's cool. What is Morrow then, or marrow? Am I saying it incorrect or correctly?
Marrow.
Like 33
bone marrow.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. 33 marrow.
No, dude.
But it's just what it sounds like. It's in our bones.
Just bone marrow. Okay, that's cool. So 33 is in your bones. Dang, that's cool.
And yeah. It was another list situation, just combining like, this one happened to be numbers in a word, kind of like, Grim Salvo, but that's how we kind of arrive there. But it's like almost like subconsciously we choose the names that do hold meaning for us.
Yeah.
So it all kind of works out. Like it's really cool.
It seems to work out. That's awesome. And then you guys have your own personal names. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Stage right is Sleuth, and then stage left is Mossback.
Nailed it.
Cool. So what is up with you guys? That's not your actual names, right? Or is it? Is your real name no? Okay. What made you choose these names for this stage persona?
That's another great question.
So my mom would always say, you know, my grandpa was born in Oregon. We're, you know, we're from Portland. She would always be like, yeah, he's a true mossback, you know, which is essentially like a native.
It's like an old saying.
It's an old thing. It's like a native, someone who's native to the Pacific Northwest, you know, and they just stay there their whole lives and they start growing moss on their back.
Oh, okay.
And so I remember hearing that growing up, and it just always stuck with me. And I remember like struggling to find like a personal name, because my real name's Spencer. People call me Spenny, you know.
Ah, okay. I understand now.
My name, that's my government name.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need a name for this whole universe, you know what I mean? And that just kept popping up, and I was like, you know what? Like, yeah, I'm born and raised in the Pacific Northwest, so it just seems fitting, you know.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We spent fucking months trying to because we didn't really put a ton of thought previously into the Grim Salvo and the 33, so we really were trying to like get our names to have meaning from our official names, and it was like a kind of a spirit quest. And but I feel like as soon as we recognized like your name, like we just fucking knew immediately. Mine was a little harder because like, well, I guess the personal meaning it holds for me is just that I'm like, I've always been like a very curious person. I just am like, you know, have this like insatiable hunger for knowledge, I guess. So I'm always just like fucking, you know, I when I went to high school, I was like, fuck this, I'm not learning anything. So I just had the internet, and from there, like, you know, I just anything I wanted to know, just look it up, and like I take pride in just that like pursuit of something higher.
He's a sleuth.
And it's like
a knowledgeable sleuth. Yeah.
It's not like I have no ties to laws or governments or any of that bullshit. I am a spiritual fucking sleuth. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like, dude,
existential.
Let me give an example. Like, there will be a day where I'm waking up, I'm feeling kind of weird. You know, there's those days where you get out of bed and you're like, man, it's not it today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
every day.
Me and Patty, we've known each other since like fifth grade. We've grown up together.
Wow.
And so I'll be feeling some kind of way, and I'll be trying to like push it down, you know, and just kind of like move on with my day. But Patty, he'll like sniff it out like just so quick.
You can't hide from me,
dude. He'll be like, hey, you all good? I'll be like, God damn it, how did he know, dude?
That's a good friend though.
It is a good friend, absolutely.
That's cool.
It's a great friend. And
we all need someone like that.
Yeah.
We need a sleuth in our midst.
Who's willing to like look into it, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
Definitely. You guys seem to have a pretty good relationship. It's been since 5th grade, you said. Was it easy to start, you know, construction of this project? Like, when did you guys want to do this? When were you like, yo, you fuck with this, I fuck with you? Like, what's up?
So that, you know, it was kind of a long time coming, because like you said, we've known each other since 5th grade. We've been playing in bands and shit since like around 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first time I ever like really was aware of Spenny. He was doing this like 5th grade talent show shit on like the last day of school with like his friends. And I was like, this guy is so fucking cool, dude. They were playing like Nirvana covers and shit.
Yeah.
And basically, like, we became best friends through that. Started playing like in bands all throughout middle school, all throughout high school. And that kind of changed into like, you know, death metal, technical death metal. Like, we got metal was our life for like a decade, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, we were always into rap and shit, but we never even we weren't like arrogant enough to ever even attempt it.
Yeah.
Until, you know, I guess basically we did go crazy. So in 2018, we kind of had like, we dropped our last like album with our metal band, the Odious, by the way. That's that was in 2019.
You dropped joint ventures, right?
Well, Vesica Pisces was in.
Oh, my bad.
JV was like when we were still in high school, honestly. So that was a while ago. But I mean, I remember we would always like freestyle in the basement.
Our homies taught us how to freestyle in high school.
Freestyle. It was, you know, cool. it was so fun. So, you know, we grew up listening to that shit. And then I just remember we were kind of like in a creative rut a little bit with metal shit. And then we were like, one day, I think it was in, you know, 2017, 2018, we we're just like, dude, let's just make a beat. Let's have some fun. Let's rap over it. You know, let's just go crazy and let's release it and say, fuck it, you know?
We had like probably like 50 beats, never used, never touch prior to that. I still have my on my computer, and they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, but then I remember we had one where we were like, let's put this out.
It was actually on the level,
but we like didn't tell anybody about it, and we didn't, but then the response was really good, and so we're like, that was fucking fun, and people seemed to like it, and then it just started snowballing from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking tight. It was so like was one of like the first tracks, like I think it's like Guck or something like that, or yeah.
We just recorded that
in an afternoon.
And it was just it was just fun. It was just fun, ignorant, just kind of just going balls to the wall, and yeah,
it was a good time. And it, our third partner in 33 Marrow, he like produced that for us. He was the first guy to produce anything, and that kind of evolved to scratch our kind of production itch. Like that kind of evolved into our trio, the 33 trio.
Yeah.
And we've kind of been producing our stuff like with him ever since.
And so he's kind of essential, obviously, to 33 Marrow, but to the Grim Salvo sound, as you guys said earlier.
Absolutely.
Essential.
He's essential to the whole process.
Does he get credited on the songs that like you guys have done? Obviously, like, is he getting like the percentage and stuff too? Like, he's like a huge part of it.
Yeah.
We split everything 3 ways.
That's really cool. Yeah. Damn, that's tight.
And he's our best friend from 6th grade. So it's like
that's the thing is he was the original drummer in the Odious.
Can you tell me about the Odious too? Because I have my notes here. They tell me that you were signed to a label, right? Like Conical Records or something, or is that not true?
Well, so Cortical Records. They are.
That's a newer thing.
That's a new thing. They are putting out our 10th anniversary vinyl pressing of our original EP that we released when we were like
10 years ago. Wow.
You're 17.
Yeah.
17/18, and we put that out in the MySpace era, and it was a similar thing to Grim Salvo, where we just kind of put it out like limited expectations, and then
but massive respect from people.
Yeah, massive respect, and it was awesome and overwhelming. It became this sort of like underground culty classic thing, and so Cortical Records, Jake from Cortical, just hit. We were trying to get some vinyl going for the 10th anniversary because like it's a big deal, it's like what the fuck, like that went by quick.
Yeah.
And so we
shout out Cortical, dude.
Shout out Cortical. You guys should go check it out because that actually what's funny is pre-orders go live today.
For
that. It's very limited. There's only 300 copies being pressed.
Are you gonna sign any of them? So you guys are in the Odious, or can you tell me about the roles that you guys played?
Yeah. So I do guitar and like clean singing. You know how in metal they call like regular singing clean singing.
Right. Yeah. Just singing. Yeah.
Patty just singing. And then Patty does screams and like the lyrics, and he was playing keys. He was playing some keyboards too.
Some wheedlies.
Some wheedlies.
I started like musical stuff though. My first musical love was bass, and specifically like funk slap bass. And that's how we started. Like we were doing covers and shit. Mm-hmm. And then eventually, I took on the fucking screaming. All that shit started from like a joke, because we used to make fun of all the like scream metal bands. It was like back when we were listening like Metallica and thrash metal, we thought it was like just kind of over the top and like weird. And then
stupid or something.
He was like, dude, but
you could do it.
You should like try it.
It's stupid, but you could definitely do this.
Well, he did it as a joke. I was like, wait, I was actually kind of sick, dude.
Yeah, I actually think I like that. That's cool.
Like,
we have a video. I have a video I want to send you. We should send him the talent show video.
Yeah,
is it on YouTube?
Yeah,
I think I saw it. I saw like the first video you guys put out, or at the Odie or something. It said 12 years old, and you're like in a room jamming. It was sick.
We were in 7th or 8th grade. Metal as fuck. But yeah, so and then with the Odious, like we did that for a long time. Always were unsigned. Like the thing with Cortical Records is like it's purely like a physical distribution,
like an agreement. Yeah, for sure. I totally get you.
Yeah, and it's turned into something that we do. Like it's still an active project, and you know, we will continue doing it, but it's definitely something that is just like pure love, you know, and we do it just like when we're feeling it. And it'd be cool we were playing some shows before, you know, the shebang went down and stuff, so we'll probably get that. But yeah, it's fun as fuck. It is like, you know, it's some kind of heady progressive death metal type shit, if you want to call it that, even though the endless subgenres of metal kind of annoy me. Like,
yo,
I would just
seriously,
right? You know, I would just call it like metal, just because like people who aren't into metal, like it's all gonna sound kind of the same to them. They hear some screaming and some loud drums and everything like that. But Odious has always been special to me because we're trying to put in all of our other musical influences along with metal, like grunge and jazz and shit like that.
In a way, we really got to do that with Grim as well, and I think maybe that, you know, in part encapsulates like kind of the variety of inspirations you might hear from our shit. Like that was straight from the Odious, and just like all the years we were doing that together.
And there's still more to come, obviously, for the Odious fans. So stay tuned and buckle up, bitches. When you guys are feeling it, obviously.
Yeah.
We're never stopping.
No, we gotta be in the chamber.
Yeah.
What does it compare like for you guys for a metal song to be made to something that like Boysenberry Sepsis?
It's so fucking different.
It's very different. Yeah, it's a lot. With the metal stuff, it's a lot more like getting in the weeds, like very kind of intricate, sometimes tedious process.
Yeah.
Which can be the case with some Grim Salvo productions, but we really try to like just like let go of the wheel a lot more with that stuff, you know.
And it's like a completely different energy too.
Yeah.
The metal stuff has always been like almost entirely like serious, straightforward. That's kind of like the thing leading up to Grim, but this whole experience, like starting Grim and then like going down that road and, you know, getting here and everything, like it has fundamentally changed us creatively. And so like getting to go back to the Odious now, like because we're on the tail end of like, we had this trilogy of releases. It was our first EP and then 2 full lengths. It was like a trilogy in total. Wow. And so now this next Odious thing we're going to release is going to be like, you know, totally different from, not totally, but like
it's a new chapter.
It's a fucking, departure for sure.
It's not MySpace anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the
MySpace days are over.
Did you know that MySpace had like a nuke on its website and deleted like all the profiles?
Yeah, dude.
I had no idea until recently. No, I like went back to go check. I was like, wait, I liked my music playlist.
I know. It was a tragedy, but there is like some sort of and actually our dude at Cortical is kind of involved with this, but there's like a MySpace archive project where they're going and trying to like recover a bunch of the lost.
Seriously?
Yeah, they should. They really should, because there's some bangers on there that were not on YouTube. Absolutely. I went back. I was like, holy shit, this is sick.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a pretty
Night Egoist
MySpace.
Oh yeah.
At one point.
Popping.
It was straight popping, dude.
Music started when
we had like GIFs on our MySpace back in like what, like 2000 and
back in my day. Back when LOL
back when they were big MySpace group chats.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Running amok. You know, Chris Hansen was way in a job back then. Can you talk to me about your guys' Twitter or lack thereof? What the hell is up with that? Every time I search you guys on there, it says suspended, and then there's the Grim Salvo Twitter is a private account with only like 50 followers. What's going on?
We're just we're not on Twitter.
No plans to ever be on Twitter.
Why not? You guys have talked about a lot on there, you know.
Yeah,
are we?
Well, you are.
I don't know about you, but like basically in my experience, it's like I feel like Twitter is just this like, it's like my personal least favorite platform, and you know, just because I feel like it's like this echo chamber of just like negativity a lot of times, and like just people fucking, you know, I don't know, just complaining and shit. That's like my perception at least, but that could be wrong.
I have a hard enough time with like just Instagram, you know, just like, you know, just like making myself do all that shit, and so I'm just not very minded, you know, geared in that way. And so like Twitter is that cranked to like the max.
Yeah.
It's always just been something that I know Jeremy has a Twitter.
Dude, Jeremy made a 33 Twitter, and it's like untouched.
Huh.
I know that for a fact.
It's funny that there's a Grim Salvo one because I'm sure someone just was like, "Huh, shit, there's not one." They just like,
I want to see that.
They definitely have the name, but I mean, here, let me read some stuff. Some of the most recent ones are Grim Salvo is fire. Not gonna lie. Someone said Grim Salvo has 100K monthly listeners now. Proud of them with some crying tear faces.
Thank you.
There's some more. If you like Corpse, go check out Kamar and Grim Salvo. I love Moth Grinder by Grim Salvo. It just goes on and on, you guys. And this is just last week. You know what I mean?
No idea.
Yeah. Well, I had no idea either.
Yeah, there are people turning up for you guys for sure. So
we might have to dig in. But
you might have to. You should be
Are
like
you active on Twitter?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not pop. I only have like 2,000 followers. And I'm there.
Like a positive thing.
I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily really post on Twitter. I guess I kind of use it to like cry about my days. Like, I think some like recent ones. I mean, I promoted this, and then I promoted my fiance because we're getting married. And then
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Papa Oni.
That's what's up,
Papa
dude.
Oni. Yeah, for sure. No, super Papa Oni. I have to get 5 more kids out of her, and then we're good.
I love it.
And then I mean, I think it's positive. I was bitching about Repost Network because they got on my bad side for real. But other than that, yeah, I would recommend you guys get one.
Fuck yeah.
We can chat it up on there.
We stay open, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. For sure.
It escaped me, the entire notion of it, really, because I don't even have a
Are you guys on TikTok?
I have one, but
my god, you guys need to be on TikTok for real.
I don't have a Discord either, and people like
Discord's kind of whatever, but definitely.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Yeah.
I think TikTok for sure.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you. I agree. We have a funny sort of story about TikTok because so our boy Jeremy, who is like Tiny. The unofficial third member and the 33 Marrow Man, he started a TikTok, I want to say 2019, when it was like still pretty
blew
fresh,
up on that shit.
And he blew up and he was doing he was doing like prod videos and he was doing like remaking like beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he blew quick.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, he did like a Freddie Dredd one.
That's what you should do for sure.
And then I think didn't Freddie like comment on it and was like, eh. He was like, yeah, that seemed better.
Yeah,
really?
There was something like that.
He's not even good. Fuck him. Get better. Fucking loser.
Something like that.
Like who's going on TikTok and like commenting on like,
people's hard work and being like, eh.
But like remakes of their own beat and then just like
up artists that think they're relevant. That's true.
No,
I said it.
Sure. But that's the funny thing is that Jeremy kind of he had this pop in TikTok, and I remember walking around the neighborhood with him one day. He was trying to think of new TikToks, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm blowing up. My phone's constantly blowing up. I'm getting all these notifications every day." And he's like, "I feel nothing inside." He was just like, I don't think this is the way.
He would scroll, and it was endless, fucking endless.
Yeah, and so I don't know. That's not to say that it's not like a good, useful tool and a cool platform, because I think it definitely can. But it was just funny watching someone like kind of go viral, and then seeing the actual like emotional response to that is like it changes nothing other than now I have like a lot of anxiety because I got to keep it going.
Yeah, and then when you don't, it sucks.
Exactly. Yeah. When it starts to dip, you start to get depressed, and it's like, man, I don't even know.
And the turnover's even quicker.
It's so lame, because if you dissect it, you're like mad about losing something that you didn't have in the first place.
Yes.
So it's like,
X.
What?
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, I understand why you'd be mad though. Obviously, like I totally get it. I'd be mad.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, it is something, and it's something like a lot of people want, or they think that they want,
Yeah.
Because it's like the metric that we use in our world to judge value, basically,
Yeah.
It's like, are you a valuable contribution? It's like, let's see these numbers, and it's like,
for real.
I just can never like fully subscribe to that, even though I do think it's a very useful tool, and it's so good for getting your music out there, and there's hilarious shit.
I'm very excited about the prospect of the medium, because I do if we.
It'd be fun.
Yeah,
like,
we could make some cool shit on there.
Yeah.
And there's two of you, so that's like, what the fuck? That's a skit. Anytime you do anything, a skit.
Yeah. We grew up watching a lot of South Park, so we definitely got.
You guys like South Park?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. What's your favorite episode?
Well, last night we were talking about the NASCAR Vagisil episode.
That one's pretty good. That was never in my top.
I love that one. That's just the one that comes to mind.
It's so hard to answer.
Can you give us a rundown of what happens in that episode? Just a quick 10-second rundown.
My flame.
Yeah, so basically Cartman decides to become a NASCAR driver, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you guys, I figured out the trick to becoming a NASCAR driver. All you gotta be is fat and stupid. You just gotta get really fucking stupid.
And he starts just drinking a bunch of Vagisil.
So he starts going to the store and eating Vagisil to get stupider and stupider so he can become good at NASCAR. He's like, it's only turning left. All you gotta do is turn left.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so he becomes like a NASCAR driver, and he's like, it's like a horrific scene, and he like drives through the audience and shit like that.
Oh shit, you guys.
Yeah. They go all out.
I fucking love that. That's comedy.
It's comedy, right?
I love
for
sure. Human Sentai Pad one.
Oh yeah,
that one's great.
Where he's
so
like,
good, dude.
He's like,
hold the fish.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Fuck.
That's cool. So you guys watch it currently? Then do you guys watch anything else too, or no?
I mean, we watch a lot of shit.
Yeah, I watch.
Any recommendations? I should ask.
Any recommendations as far as shows go?
Or movies too.
Television, movies.
Have you seen Kung Fu Hustle?
No.
You've never seen Kung Fu Hustle?
I have never seen. It's good.
That's one of my favorite.
Where would I watch that?
You can just like, where do you watch movies these days? Like,
is it just the movie? I'll check Netflix or something.
On Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe like Google it.
Yeah, you can probably just look it up on Google.
But,
all right, for sure.
I watch a lot of like comedy podcasts. I watch like Your Mom's House.
Yeah. That's with Tom Segura, right?
Segura, yeah. That's my shit.
That's a good one. Him and his wife are a nice dynamic.
They are, yeah.
Dude,
and they
so funny.
Do you watch Two Bears or whatever it's called? The one with that's a good one too.
Good one.
Yeah. Do you watch? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that has taken the place of like TV for me.
Hasn't it though?
Yeah.
Do you like surf YouTube, or do you just surf podcasts, or what happens?
I just surf podcasts and then sometimes a little bit more YouTube, but oftentimes I just want something on in the background while I'm like practicing guitar or I'm working on something else. Like it's hard for me to just sit and watch something a lot of the time. That's just me personally. Like I wish I could more because I know that
no anime.
I watch anime.
I like Castlevania. I like that new
so good. You watched the season 4?
I haven't seen season 4 yet. Don't talk about season 4 yet.
The animation is so good.
I just finished Brotherhood for the very first time. I watched that on Netflix.
That's cool. How'd you like it?
It sounds fucking cool.
So goddamn good.
Hell yeah.
I was blown away by that. And then I watched My Hero Academia.
Are you watching it currently too, or no?
I watched up to the 3rd season, and then I stopped on the 4th, or was it the 5th? Whatever's the most.
The 5th one is happening live right now.
Yeah, I wanted to like kind of build it up before, and then I started like the Assassin High School one, which is pretty dope.
Oh, with the octopus guy, right?
Yeah, dude, it's so just like it's just a crazy fucking concept.
Yeah, it really is.
Anime show by far is Attack on Titan.
Oh, okay. So you watched the most recent season, right?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I just started rewatching it recently. So
oh my goodness!
I gotta back in the beginning.
There's so much I haven't seen yet.
Yes.
I like
One Punch Man's great.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Did you like season 2 in comparison to season 1? I know a lot of people didn't really take well to it.
I think I did. I mean, that's where they go deeper into like the whole. That's where they go deeper into like the story of like the superhero organization and everything, right? That's class. I liked it. I like to see the dynamic.
Season 2 as well.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm trying to think of that Castlevania. That shit is awesome. Dude. And I remember like growing up as a kid, like seeing like Princess Mononoke for the first time.
We both grew up on that.
Really?
That shit,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember it, like, because I was young enough, because that shit came out in like '97, and I remember my aunt brought it over. She's like, "Oh, it's a fun cartoon." And then there's like a scene where the dude gets his fucking arms shot off by an arrow, and it like is dangling from a tree.
Just so realistic type shit.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh," like, because I thought it was
scarred. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Porco Rosso?
No, that's the one with the pig in the plane,
I have
right?
not.
I watched that for the first time recently. That shit is like a crazy vibe. It's like Italy during wartime seaplane vibes.
I'll have to peep that out then. Yeah, I have definitely not. I've not even heard of it, to be honest.
It's a work of art for sure.
Saiho, thank you so fucking much. I appreciate that. And sorry for earlier. I didn't say thank you for the one earlier. I do, from the bottom of my heart, very appreciative. But they want to know, Saiho Litfode wants to know if you guys have checked out Mob Psycho 100.
Not yet. I've been fucking meaning to watch that shit because I know what it's about, and it's like so just up my alley for sure.
About?
It's like a kid, and he's like in school.
He's like psychic powers and shit.
Psychic powers, yeah.
Bro, like on like next level type shit. Like he would body Magneto's bitch ass, fool.
Oh shit. Dude. Oh, that reminds me.
Powerful.
Akira. I remember watching Akira.
Akira's
oh
great.
Yeah, dude, Akira.
The soundtrack for that shit is unbelievable.
So good with like the wood blocks and like the.
It looks really, really pretty.
Yeah.
It looks super nice.
I'm gonna suggest really quick is have you heard of because I watch a lot of YouTube too. Have you ever heard of Wendigoon? It's like a
Wendigoon? No.
I think it's like Wendigo, but it's this guy, and basically he does all these like iceberg videos where he kind of like talks about various things like serial killers, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And it's just I've been way into that dude's channel lately.
Yeah. Do you guys like conspiracy theories?
You know, it's like we just have a good time, man.
What's a theory that you guys might believe that some may not believe? What's something that you were just like, no, that's definitely real? I would love
I mean,
to pick your brain on it.
I feel pretty confident in the whole international pedophilia ring.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like after the whole Epstein shit, like that's like, it's not even that much of a conspiracy anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
That's straight up been a thing.
But
always,
it's funny how this shit comes out. And then people are like, "Oh yeah, no, that's a thing. You know, it's fine, whatever." And it's like, but before that, if you said anything about it, you had a tinfoil hat on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, you're a crazy conspiracy person. Like if you remember the NSA. Oh, before that, if you said like, "Oh, the government's tapping into your phones," people would be like, "No, they're not."
Yeah.
And then it thought that they were, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I got nothing to hide anyway."
And then they're like, "Let's go kill Snowden now." He released those secrets.
Yeah, so I think the child trafficking creepy shit is
real.
The way I see it, it's like everything that's already just known as a fact is fucked up enough. You know what I mean? All the shit, the shit they put in our food and our water, and just like how they condition.
What do they put in our food and water for those that?
Well, just, if you eat fucking frozen food and all the shit in the grocery store for your whole life,
like GMOs and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get colon cancer or some shit after a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Like preservatives, all of the sugars and all of this crazy, like all this corn. Like there's
it's based on classes and like the socioeconomic. It's fucked. Like if you really examine all of it, it's like you get depressed. Basically.
Out of control. I definitely hear you guys. I hear you.
What about you, Oni? You into
I love conspiracies. Yeah, I think one of my favorites is the pyramids underneath the Bermuda Triangle.
Ooh.
So like I used to die on this hill like when I was young. I don't really believe in anything really anymore. I just like having knowledge of it. But dude, I would be like, there's fucking pictures. There's and if you look on Google and you Google glass pyramid underwater, there are pictures. I don't know what the fuck it is of. It is a thing. I don't know.
Things there.
But I'd be like, that's it right there. The Bermuda Triangle is controlled by aliens that control this as a turbine to power their homes that are down there in the Bermuda Triangle. They don't want no one going down there, so they fucking kill everybody. I'm just like, now I'm like, fuck.
That was like coming out of high school. That our peak where we were like, we were still like learning about this shit for the first time.
I was searching everything on Google. Yeah.
We were like literally fucking just smoking J's and watching.
So fake. Do you guys smoke now?
I do.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I eat edibles sometimes.
Oh yeah. You guys have shit on deck right now?
Oh shit. No. But
okay.
Yeah.
It's up to you. If you want to play chess, faded as fuck.
I'm keeping my wits about me for this one.
Yeah, it'll be 2 brains versus 1, so this will be interesting.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I should get a little high.
No, it's totally fine.
We each have 1 hemisphere of a brain, so together we make a person.
Together it's 1 brain.
Okay, bet. Yeah, no worries at all then. That makes sense.
It's like weed is legal here, which it is where you're at too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so I used to work at a dispensary.
Oh, cool. How was that?
It was cool. I worked at dispensaries for a couple years after. It
was
cool. I don't anymore just because I'm just like, it's retail.
You guys do just music? Oh, you do retail now?
Oh no, well I mean like working at a dispensary after a while, like after the excitement of like, ooh, legal weed.
I got you. Yeah, you're like, fuck this, I'm out.
It just becomes retail, yeah.
Yeah, no deadass. You guys do just music as your job?
No, I work. Patty does, but I work at a food cart on the weekends.
What do you guys sell?
We do barbecue. We do Texas barbecue.
Dude,
it's bomb. Dude, Patty picked up Kamara from the airport and brought him straight to the cart, and I just got to hook them all up with just fucking trays.
Oh my god! Wait, trays of what? I made you cut out. Go ahead, right now. Here you go.
Trays of
exquisite meats.
Oh,
I told you we're the same fuking person.
Trays of exquisite meats.
Imagine fucking anything, and it's there.
I want that. That sounds nice.
I mean,
except for lengua.
Yeah, like it's like anything in the Texas barbecue world. It's Trinity. It's called Holy Trinity Barbecue. Best barbecue easily in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Our owner is from
That's
Dallas.
A bold statement.
That is a bold statement.
I mean, it's not
as bold. That's a declaration of war, right?
It's not as bold as it sounds because the Pacific Northwest is like a barbecue desert. There's not a lot of good barbecue up here, so it's
sucks.
like, yeah, it does suck. But this place is legit. You know, we only use white oak to smoke the meat and everything, and it's shit cooks for like 18 hours.
If you ever come here,
Oni, if you're ever here, dude, you're getting hooked up.
When am I invited? What's up? What are we doing?
Anytime.
Let's get it going then. We'll talk. We'll talk.
If like whatever next thing we do, like you should just come
track
here, dude.
Yeah.
I would need to be able to justify it just cause the little ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I know you're.
So I'd have to like do something of like any kind of value when I got that.
Word, yeah,
it's like absolutely like a justification for because
I mean, if
it's such a visitable city.
Maybe if we have a song,
we'll definitely talk for sure. There's so much time. We'll figure something out. I do want to come though, boys, for sure. We'll make it out there. We'll do something. We'll definitely fuck some shit up. Oh, we could do a video. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's something.
I just got a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got yeah.
Are you good with the? You got a what now? What you got a camera?
Yeah, I got a Sony.
Are you good with it?
It's like fucking like anything I've ever learned. It's like I start out knowing nothing and I fucking jump in head first and kind of like eventually float to the top. So I'm not great with it.
Well, that's what you gotta do sometimes. Just jump right into that shit. You will get better over time. And then you'll be able to see your progress and shit.
And kind of like
That's cool, man. Yo, stream, if you guys have any questions you want to ask, go for it. I'm going to ask some just fun stuff for the end here. Now, what do you personally think happened to All Sport, the drink?
That is something I've been wanting to talk about for so long. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you know?
Well, All Sport was my favorite drink. One of my favorite childhood drinks. Dude, I used to fucking crush All Sport on the daily. And I think probably my guess is that it got recalled in secret because it was like actually toxic sludge and it was probably like fucking up all the kids or something. So, and then they just said anything.
Shit, man. That's an accusation right there. All right, bet. I also I wanted to go back and circle back to the very beginning. You guys kind of impressed me with the whole Dolores project you guys had. I didn't know that it like meant Lady of Sorrow and all that stuff. But what does it really mean? Because I know it doesn't truly mean that. There's a meaning underneath that's even more bold in the project itself.
It's a great fucking question, dude. Well, so basically the series of EPs that we're doing, you know, Mildred's about to come out, and we're probably have one more after that. It's probably gonna be a trilogy, and it's kind of random, but basically we're naming all of them after, you know, it's like a, you know, old lady sounding names kind of, and it's kind of like a wider kind of symbolism, but we kind of had this just like realization about, I guess, like history in the 20th century, and just if you think about, like, we think that shit's really cool, and like, you know, we just get really deep into that. And if you think about like people that have lived really hard lives and like have not gotten their due, let's say, you know, I think about like old women who lived very hard lives and shit, especially in like the 20th century. Like, I just think about every single life that was, you know, like, let's say matriarchs or something, like they, you know, go against all the odds and like raise a family, and like they, you know, they fucking make it work. And it was like, it's like kind of, I guess, more symbolic, but it's our way of honoring all the people who, you know, never got like that acknowledgement, I guess. But it's not just about like women or old women. It's just about the unseen, basically, you know, on that level, and that we identify with that very deeply.
It's like how it just boggles my mind sometimes how, you know, you like, particularly I think the case with women is like a little more poignant. It's a little more like out there, but they become like invisible after a certain age, you know, or something like that. And like once, like, say you're a beautiful woman, your looks start to fade, you know, and then you're left as this like, what do I have left kind of a thing. And that is a very compelling thing to me. And it's just always struck me as strange. And beyond that, so like the old lady, there's something about this old lady, like, you know, it's an archetype in our society, like the witch, you know what I mean? Like she's old, but she has some like strange powers of like wisdom and mysticism, you know?
And just thinking about like a life lived and like what that's worth.
Yeah.
And you know,
but like with Dolores specifically, the name Dolores, I loved it because it's like a multiple meaning thing, because Dolores, like that means like pains in Spanish, you know what I mean? That's like dolor is pain. And so it was just one of those names, like, and yet, like you said, Our Lady of Sorrow, like it's got these multiple meanings behind it. But I always love to leave things up to people's interpretation too. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's cool. Well, I'm happy that you explained that, because I was definitely interested. Was there any kind of connection to Westworld at all?
No.
No, it's not. But that's, you know what, that could have snuck in subconsciously, because I did watch that first season. And I know that main character,
That's Dolores.
Spoiler
alert! Spoiler alert! I'm sorry if you haven't seen it.
No, I fucking tried. I couldn't do it, but I tried. I couldn't make it through, dog.
It's a good show.
Is it?
It is a good show.
Is it worth
Season 3 is garbage.
Really? Yeah. See, I didn't make it past season 1, because it's not that it's a bad show. It's a beautiful show.
Yeah.
One of those things, kind of like a Game of Thrones, where it's like an undertaking. You know what I mean?
No, it is. It's 10 hours of your life in season 1.
Yeah, and you're like, all right. And I'm gonna have to like keep up with all of the twists and everything.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely feel what you are. So your last release was in January, right? Like your official release on Spotify, at least according.
I guess Boysen, right?
Yeah, Boysen.
Yeah. When's the next one?
Ooh, let's see. It's coming up here soon. It's
really soon.
Like July.
Really soon. All right. Cool.
So
we got a music video in the works.
Oh shit! For what?
Videos. It's for a yet to be named song that is honestly one of our fucking biggest bangers yet. We showed it to Witchy and Cam and 23 the other day, and they were dancing around, and I'm just very confident about.
That's cool.
Yeah, we went to the beach to film it. We went to the Oregon coast to film a video.
Nice.
Yeah, that we're in the process of editing right now, and so we don't have like an exact date yet, but it's coming. It's hot. It's coming out very soon.
Oh yeah. Well, we can definitely look forward to that then.
Yeah.
And you were talking about like the Cam stuff earlier, like new stuff with him.
Yeah.
Basically coming off of the tail end of like one of the best sessions we've ever fucking had
It was so
Yeah.
fucking
last night
Yeah.
with him.
Hey.
It was one of those fucking just like everything clicks, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I cannot wait. Dude.
That's cool.
I cannot stress how good of people he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Good dude.
which is just always so awesome when you meet like a big artist, a bigger artist who is just like, you know, fucking down to earth, real person.
Dude, I was telling him yesterday that like, you know, when we first started this shit, like he was basically my favorite fucking artist. And like one of the reasons I ever started like taking rap seriously. So just the fact, yeah, it's
and
just,
we cold
That's
DM.
really cool.
Yeah, we
It's
just
insane.
we hit him up like I don't know, like a year or two ago, and it was just a cold DM like, hey man, love your music. You know, one of those that a lot of people send that are just like, would love to work with you someday. Never expected a response. He responded like 15 minutes later, being like, I'd love to work. And we were right here, and we were like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It was one of those
cool.
moments. And then now he's here, and so that's why I tell all my music friends, anyone doing anything creative, like fucking do it. Like like that thing that you're like, oh, they won't respond or whatever. Just shoot the shot, you know?
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's a really cool story to hear.
Yeah, man. Really.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's probably unreal. Like, cause he's like here, you guys are doing this now, like insane. The numbers are going crazy, like insanity. Saiho Litfo, yo, thank you again. I appreciate it. I noticed you. I'm sorry. I'm asking the question right now. Ergot, what is it about? How is it created? And what's about all the diggery-do?
The didgeridoo in there. Yeah.
That was a beat Jer made.
That was a beat that Jeremy made that he was kind of like unsure about because it's got some like EDM influence, or, you know, he was just kind of showing it to us like one off, and we're like, holy
it was
shit.
Floating around for a while, I think.
Yeah, but I remember when you heard it specifically, because I'd heard it and I was like, yeah, we could maybe do something with this. Then when you heard it, you're like, yes, like, yeah, let's make something with this. And like,
I love those feelings when you're just like, you just fucking know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And to me, the like, I can speak to, you know, the hooks or whatever, the singing parts, like those are about, you know, basically like the feelings of like modern isolation that we all experience, you know, populous, unwell, and I don't mind, where it's like, man, we're all aware that shit is fucked up, and we have to like build up this skin to it, you know, this apathy,
the resilience,
you know, and it's like, and I don't necessarily want that, but it's something that I find happening naturally, and
it's necessary for survival.
Yeah. Got magic beans to sell, you just got to climb. Like, you know, you might have something amazing to say, you might have some like very special message, but like in this world, you're gonna have to fucking sweat for it if you want, you know, people to find it. And like we've been, you know, and then it's gory at the top, it's no lie. It's just like my general sentiments of like, not even like that we're at the top of anything, it's more like, from what I've heard, at the top echelons of any sort of, you know, society or anything like that, it's a whole different ball game that we're all trying to get to.
Hence
it's
the
like weird, you know,
the pedophilia rings.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's like, it goes back to that, some fucked up shit, like at the top.
Dude, we can't even comprehend what like all the most, it's like once you transcend any sort of like, you know, just money is not an object and you can have anything, do anything, that like fucks a lot of people up, I'm sure. And like power, it like corrupts and all that shit.
It like takes your humanity away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So
I totally feel you on that.
The ergot thing though, it's also like a double meaning, because it's a reference not only to like the Salem witch trials, that's the whole like, you know, the ergot was like the fungus that fucked up the crops, which made the bread like, you know, poisonous, and like people were like, you know, they say that people were like hallucinating an entire town, and that's like one of the things that started that whole like you know, Salem witch trials basically, was like just from a fungus, and people like being basically tripping and like doing weird shit, and then being interpreted like that. But it's also an homage to one of our favorite bands, Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Because they have a song called Ergot as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they're just kind of like one of those like criminally underrated bands that
they're so fucking good.
Did you ever work with them?
Oh, would we? Fuck yeah, in a heartbeat.
Are you gonna hit them up?
We should hit them up.
You should.
You know?
They'll be
We
like,
should.
yeah, whatever.
I know.
No, that'd be awesome. That'd be super cool.
That would be
People
awesome.
in the chat are saying they really want Grim Salvo and Anastasia.
Oh,
It's coming, dog.
it's
It's
happening.
coming. Cool. Hell yeah. Many people also said to play the guitar.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
you want your
Give us
you
like a
want your,
30-second thing, just a quick little. Oh.
I'll hit you with some dad licks.
Yeah, serenade. Oh, dual guitars.
This is a bass.
Oh, bass
I'm
guitar.
not it's him.
I'm not really plugged in right now.
That's okay.
I guess I can stick. Ooh,
Go
slap-
get Luthea.
This-
slap that.
No, it's just fine. I don't want to make you guys do too much. Chat, you're making them work.
Yeah. Look at it. Look, he slaps that. He slaps the shit out of it.
God damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Fucking
That's what you
lit. Hell yeah. No, I dig that. That's tight. Well, boys, you know what I'm gonna do actually is let's continue this if you want, if you're comfortable, or we can end this and we can just start chess with no questions, or let's continue this while we play chess if you want, because I know you have to dip in like 30 minutes or so, right? I don't
Yeah.
want to like have you rush or anything.
No,
So this is not the end of the interview, people. We are going to transfer over, as I only have like funny questions left, really, nothing too serious.
You want? Yeah.
I'm happy that you guys gave me your time of day. Chat, I hope you guys liked what we had here. And then, yeah, like I said, we're gonna transfer over. So let me pull up this motherfucking link for you. And then I will fucking beat that ass. Yo, do you guys want to fucking smoke too, or are you guys good?
I'll
Go get your shit, dog.
Dude.
I'm gonna go take a fat fucking dab.
Do it.
Oh, also, I didn't tell you guys. I have a release for Stuffy Bunny coming, done in I guess this is the first time you guys are hearing about it too, chat. In a Nightcore version.
What?
So it sounds pretty crazy. It's so sick though.
Is that like what is Nightcore?
It's like high pitched, super fast. Okay, you can hear everything on my. Well, no.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear my like desktop though? That's the question. I don't think you can. Let me
Unless you have like speakers or are you gonna like post it or
yeah, it's gonna be on an official release for Nightcore and like slow reverb stuff. Hey, thank you for all the money. What the fuck? I appreciate y'all.
dude, that's awesome.
Oh, Saiho Litfold wants to know, and thank you again for the money. I appreciate it. Abby, thank you. Someone wants to see you guys play on the guitar Smoke on the Water. And then Saiho Litfold said, is the breath in the glow? Lines are about confronting this reality. Why Sleuth is so angry? I can literally feel his pain.
So okay, wait, I have to Smoke on the Water first, Benny.
Huh?
Play Smoke on the Water while you smoke on
Don't
that
have to
one.
do the whole song, but definitely they want a lick.
You gotta give him some here, wait, but do it while you're smoking water.
Here, can you do it?
Okay, wait, you got it?
Uh,
Is it in frame? Okay. Oh yeah, rip that shit. Oh.
Hey, this is legal here, YouTube, so don't you dare take me down. This is legal where they're at and legal where I'm at. Do not take me down. I repeat, do not take me down.
It's our medicine.
that was not crack cocaine.
Definitely not.
That was marijuana.
People have asked if I smoked crack before. I'm like, dude, I'm taking dabs. Chill.
I want to answer your question though. So what was the thing about the glow? They were asking about the
This is what they
cancer.
said, word for word. Is the breath? Wait, I'm stupid.
that
Is the
glow,
breath
that
in the
cancer.
glow? Lines are about confronting this reality. Why Sleuth is so angry? I can literally feel his pain.
So I'm not angry. Well, I guess I am. And it's, there's anger there. There's anger present, but it's like, it's like
Music is the outlet.
yeah, but it's not just an outlet for anger. It's a complex kind of. I have a lot of emotions, and if they're picking up on the pain, it's because the pain is there, and it's because we both have had like our fair share of challenges and tribulations and shit getting here. And, you know, I feel like neither of us should actually be alive, you know.
Wow.
That's the truth, honestly. But
well, yeah,
I mean, definitely me for sure. And music is just like really everything to me. And so I just really like take it there. I really try to like make it an emotional thing, and like, because it is cathartic on the just utmost level. It's therapy for me.
In that line in particular, bathed in the glow of the Cancer moon.
And that is about it's about, I guess, like there's this reoccurring thing with like, it's about like recognizing, I guess, I hate like being like, oh, we live in a society or whatever, but like, you know, it's a cliche because it's true. And you know, it's just like, I guess, my acknowledgement of the cancer surrounding me at all times, you know. And that's like kind of what we were talking about earlier. Just, I feel like, you know, this world is sick in a lot of ways, and it's not like a negative bad thing. It's just like, it's about acknowledging it and striving to be better, basically, you know. And like, because I think, you know, humans, just like our potential is just so fucking like unreal. And, you know, I am optimistic that the world will go to a more aware, loving, compassionate place.
You think so?
I hope so. You know, I have to think
honestly.
that. Yeah,
I often feel that the world is such an ugly place.
Yeah, man. It
is.
Is.
It's hard. It's hard some days to have that, you know, hope or optimism.
Hence the fucking real. Like spiritual warrior shit. Like it's our utmost desire to like help with that and spread awareness and like be good to people and like, you know, inspire people to pay it forward, because like, I don't know, it's just it's something that kind of has materialized through our music and shit. This kind of like,
well, that's the thing.
Focus on that.
Absolutely. And like, if I can interject,
of course,
like the thing people have always asked about, like, why is your music so angry? You know, why is it like sad and stuff? And really, what I tell them is like, at the core of all of it is love. You know, really, it's all about love. And really our desire, it's been with the Odious and Grim Salvo, we just want people who are out there feeling angry and sad and alone to feel like less alone. You know what I mean? To like know that, you know, there's other people who feel the same way, and it's
you're not alone in feeling this way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so like in that way, it sounds angry, but it's actually like cathartic for these people who are going through this, you know what I mean? And in that way it spreads love, hopefully, you know, even though it's like, it doesn't sound, it's not like a song that's like all happy and stuff, but you know, that's kind of, that's the goal. And so we, you know, when we're hyping ourselves up and everything like that, we're like, you know, we are warriors in this spiritual battle for the planet Earth, you know. And even as fucking crazy as that sounds, that's truly what I believe. As
grandiose and insane and psychotic as that sounds.
Like, I'm sure people can appreciate it though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's when we're getting into that Grim Salvo mindset.
It's fun. It's fun for us to suspend that disbelief and like kind of go to an extension of our natural personalities and kind of like, you know, but it is, I would say it's not like unfiltered rage or anger. It's passion, you know, it's give a fuck basically. And I totally forgot about the chest, so I pulled this up.
Okay. Whenever you wanna join.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So we're in. When this starts, the timer will start. So like, this is pretty quick stuff. I'm gonna go take a dab real quick.
Okay.
If you're on my live, I'm gonna play the Nightcore version real quick, just so everyone knows what it sounds like.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm gonna start that in about 5 seconds. Stream, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a fat dabby, and I will be momentarily. Here we go. So, boom, making my move.
Oh, okay. Off to the races. Okay, with the pawns you can do that. Okay, cool.
Did the timer not start? I thought it would start.
Yeah, that's too, but it's not starting on our end.
Me either. That's weird. Yeah, thanks. I'm stupid, Vika. I appreciate it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, now it's after the first move.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I do have more questions for you guys if you're ready for them.
Yeah, hit him.
Cool. So do you guys believe in God?
Just coming right out with
I love it.
This is in the fun section.
This is the fun. I believe in something, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I believe that it's just life is crazy, and I don't know exactly what it is. I wouldn't say it's like a Christian God or whatever, like Sky Daddy or anything like that. Ooh, lethal.
That is Sky Daddy. I love that.
Yeah, nothing like that. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think, you know, there's stuff that we don't know about yet. You know, even though science has gotten so far, I think there's a lot of stuff that you know is mysterious and you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Sleuth?
I'm open, you know? I'm open. Like, how can I not be open to the possibility of like something that I don't understand? I guess that's kind of how I interpret it. But is it our move?
No, it's me. I'm taking a long time. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I got confused, but ooh, damn. This is like very mentally stimulating. It's like answering questions while playing chess.
Is there a God also playing chess?
Also move.
Ooh.
Some shit. That's so funny.
But yeah, you know, I'm nothing like super specific. I don't have any sort of like ideas of some specific divine being or anything, but I like just what we know about the universe alone. It's so incomprehensible and fucking insane. Like, you know, that's enough for me, really, and it serves the same purpose as a god. And on top of that, like, music is something as well it's just transcendent for me. It's, you know, art, all that shit. That's kind of what I put like all of my attention to and like belief in.
Ooh, he's getting aggressive.
So what do you think happens when you die then?
What?
Oh, that's the king. Or no, that's a bishop.
What is that?
Oh, it's his move.
Oh, I thought he just moved.
I did. It's your turn.
Oh, you get to go again.
No,
I do?
No, it's our turn.
Oh. So I'm learning new shit every day.
Why was that letting me move?
I've only played this shit like 3 times. I've been bodied on here before.
Oh god, dude.
By Wave High.
Shit.
Dude, I was playing chess with my friend in a coffee shop before the pandemic, and he's like 46 or something, and he just destroyed me.
Oh yeah,
it was like years of playing chess, and he just kicked my ass. But
shout out Wave High and Mako. Their new song is so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're super talented.
But as far as the question goes, I think my current working theory is that every single afterlife exists in the human mind. They all exist at the same time. And when the body dies, all that's left is like that crazy realm of, you know, like imagination, human, I don't know, spirituality or something. So like whatever frame of mind you are in when you die determines where you go in your afterlife, kind of a thing. Huh. You know how people talk about like that last moment of life, like people who have died and come back, they're like, I saw my entire life flash before my eyes, and it was like a moment turned into eternity, you know? And so I think it'll be like that last moment, and like that last thing you feel or think turns to eternity, which then
what happens if you get
afterlife.
Like beheaded?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Is your eternity
is just you flying off your fucking body? Have you ever seen JoJo? You ever seen the season like 5? I think.
Is that what the Excellent Adventure, that show?
Yeah, Excellent Adventure. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I haven't seen it.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Oh yeah.
It looks crazy though. I've always wanted to watch it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good ass watch. You guys, I don't know if I asked you when you were watching, when you were saying you were watching a podcast. Do you watch, or have you seen the Midnight Gospel?
That's that animated show where it's like podcasts and then they animate it, and it's like it's like the interdimensional.
Oh yeah. Patty showed me.
That shit is so
an episode
cool.
of that. That's fucking cool. It's like Duncan Trussell, right?
Yeah, so nice with it, man.
No, we're not.
Man said no, we're not. All right,
what the fuck?
Let's find out.
Okay, maybe we are.
Wait, is that checkmate? Is that check? No. Okay, I see we have to go. All right. Fuck, I thought I had you.
This is what I don't get.
Fuck.
It's not letting me, like.
Why can't you just move that one?
Oh, maybe I can't do that.
You have to go diagonal.
Yeah, because look. This is the king right here. Yeah. So he's going.
Fucking fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I suck at this. I should have done the practice run.
What was I gonna say?
Duncan Trussell.
Oh yeah, Duncan Trussell is hilarious and very much, it's definitely pretty hippie, like acid vibe, but
yeah,
I love that shit sometimes.
The animation is like,
it's so good, dude. It's so nice.
I just love like
God tier animation.
Seriously,
Easy.
and just animation in general, like just the exaggerated shit you can do, and like I think it's his turn.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever.
Well, you're fine, dude.
No.
You got questions. You got.
I just get confused.
I think with the pawns, you actually can't move that. I know unless
They can only attack diagonally.
Luke, did you answer what you think happens after death?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Thank you for reminding me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Let me think. I've always kind of said, like logically, and this is anytime I say this, there's always like at least one or two, a couple people that are like, don't like that interpretation. But I always am just like, logically it makes sense that it's like, where did you come from? Where were you before you were born? You're just going back to there, basically.
Yeah.
And
to nothing.
To nothing, and I find that to be
that's
very,
what I remember at least. It's nothing. I don't remember anything. Isn't it wild that we're born 4 billion years though, like into this?
Yes.
Like, where is the rest of forever? Do you guys what do you think about forever? You guys ever think about that?
All the fucking dude. I feel like I was just watching a video like before this interview about basically this exact thing, and about how like what we know is the Big Bang.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many scientists who are trying to figure out like all of the great questions, let's say.
Yeah.
And so I was watching this video, and they're talking about like controversial theories with like the universe, and one of them is that it's like the Big Bang is a result of this like never-ending chain reaction, and it's like universes inside of universes inside of universes, and that if you go back far enough, and it could be eternity, like there is an original universe. But then you're
shit.
Imagine the very first Big Bang.
I don't want to. It's kind of scary.
Fucking terrifying, dude.
Kind of hurts my brain.
Hence, the bug imagery we use is like kind of on that basis. Just that sheer fucking acknowledgement that that's what we are.
Bugs. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Or that we're basically indistinguishable from bugs in the grand scheme of.
I mean, we all are animals.
Yeah.
Do you feel anything when you kill an ant? Do you feel bad or anything?
I don't kill ants.
You don't kill ants? I love that. That's awesome. We love to hear that here.
Yeah.
We're big prospectors of life here on this channel.
Any fucking thing, I just put it aside.
Definitely, we put it outside.
Dude, I have this weird story about my good friend, my old roommate. He would there were grasshoppers that would be in our house.
Yeah.
And he would just go up and smash them. And I'm like,
oh my god! First off, how messy. Second, what a lame. Hey, you have 60 seconds total left.
Oh shit, that's in the game. That's wild. But yeah, so he would smash him, and I would tell him, I was like, dude, don't do that. It's bad luck. You know, I just say it like, I know it's superstitious too, but I had that feeling. I had like a gut feeling. I was like, don't do that, especially with a grasshopper, you know? And then one day while I was gone, I was at work, he saw a grasshopper on the window, right? And he went to smash it, and the window broke, and he gashed his arm open real bad.
Fuck.
Like, you know? And it started bleeding everywhere, and no one was home. So he had to go through this whole situation. He like wrapped a towel tourniquet.
Oh.
He wrapped a
yeah.
He wrapped a towel tourniquet around his arm and like drove himself to like our friend's house. He's like bleeding. Like he got a deep ass cut. Anyway, that was one thing where I was like, I will never kill another living thing again. You know?
Yeah. No, it's like it can be like damaging to your mental, because like you can overthink it and be like, damn, they don't exist anymore. They do not exist. Like, what? That's nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Patty.
I'm getting really into this. Dude, that's the only thing I could do. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, no, pretty sure it was. But this can't.
You cannot take the, I'm like, you cannot take the risk.
Yeah. I thought kings could go diagonal.
Yeah, they can, but doesn't that put...
That would mean that you die the next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta start getting ready for work.
Alright, for sure. No worries at all.
Yeah, man. But Oni, thank you so much.
Of course, man. Yeah, it was a fucking pleasure to have you both here. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know if you want to stay playing chess or something.
Gotta see it through.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, this is so fucking fun. Thank you to everyone who's been listening. You know, like.
This will be up to next tomorrow. I'm stupid. Tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Dude, yes. And yeah, Mildred, it's sounding amazing.
I just took his.
Gotta leave with the cheese. What'd you do?
I just took his queen.
Oh yeah. Get him.
What's it? Get him.
Get him, Patty. All right.
This is fun as fuck, dude. We gotta do. You need. Fine. Yo. Have a good day, man.
See ya, man. We love you here. Demon bless, big dog.
Demon bless.
Yo, I'll hit you up later, man. I might swing by even. Okay,
man.
Fuck yes.
Can't believe you got my queen stream.
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Okay. God, the time, man. I'm on 19 seconds.
Hey, thank you too, Vic. I don't know if I said that. Sleuth, you have 7 seconds.
Fuck. Oh man, this is a death fight.
I'm gonna do exactly what fucking Wave High did.
Oh god.
Fucking rude ass. Oh, what happens if he makes the king over? Watch, he gets his whole fucking army back or some shit. Some shit I don't even know about.
It's like some checker shit.
I know if you make the pawn over, you do.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
now you tell me. Fuck. Okay.
I guess I shouldn't have assumed that you knew too. I definitely shouldn't have.
No, I used to play chess all the time. I love chess. But what that's a bit okay. That makes sense. Then I guess I'll do that. I'm such a fucking.
Fine, dude. Tell anything about iSync or Gray Link if he has anything to say. I've listened to him probably thousands of times.
Oh yeah. So you want to know like about the songs, like what they're about and stuff? Is that what you're saying? You kind of cut out for a second.
I think he says tell anything about iSync or Gray Link if you have anything to say.
Fuck yeah, I do. So except 8 seconds, goddamn. So iSync.
That's good.
I literally I have my king left. Fuck. Okay. I'm clinging on. iSync is actually a I don't think I have anything left. Like I literally just have my king and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, I see them doing this thing. Is that it? Oh,
how am I
stale? It says stalemate. It says who? I have like 7 fucking pieces.
Look what the time ended up.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
you know what? You have the gods looking after you. You didn't lose and you didn't win, so good job, man.
Just skated on by the requirement.
Why the fuck would the game say that? I don't understand.
I think what it means is maybe there's like no way you can checkmate me. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that was wild. But anyways, man, Sleuth, I am sure you have to get going or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'll answer the question really quick, just for whoever wants to know, which was so iSync is a it's like a tribute to like one of our family friend mother figures who actually passed away a couple years ago, and it was just like inspired by that. There's a lot of things that kind of transpired, and she passed away, and so I think that's why maybe it's like very emotionally resonant, and just like I've heard that a lot, and people kind of characterize in that way. And yeah, it was just like our way of kind of dealing with all of the associated feelings, because usually they like kind of conflict and like bounce around, and then you're mad. It's grief, and whole situation was hard. It was really hard for our friends, who they really had to go through it because that was their mother, and so that was like our way of sort of sending her off and just honoring her basically. And Gray Link was like us with Jeremy. That was when Jeremy was here. He lives in LA now, by the way, but that was when Jeremy was here, and we were just like, let's just make a fucking hard song. And that really had no real substance to it other than just like us writing about demonic shit and all that stuff. So but those are the two things with those two songs.
Man. So fuck yeah. Well, I hope they answered everything for you folks, and again, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. I look forward to making some shit with you too. Be fun. Yeah,
dude, gotta come up. We'll do all that shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely schedule that too. That'll be fun.
We'll talk. All
right, man. You take it easy.
You too, man. Thank you so much.
Demon bless. Of course. And like I said, this will be live tomorrow, so I'll send you a link.
All right. Bye.